I asked my wife the other day why women have a hard time accepting being at home. Majority of women in the world today would prefer to be out having a job and having their own money. And she's a stay-at-home mom, but her perspective on the other ladies was that they need to feel like they have some sort of power or control over their life, and then it makes you feel powerless. And we got to talking about those feelings and emotions and how feeling powerless or that your work isn't it's a thankless job. There's nobody there to give you accolades or praise, and the thank yous that you do get are just not enough, and it's really hard to keep grinding because it just doesn't feel like it's worth it. The reward is 18 years out when the kids are grown up and they leave, or they have an adult life and they succeed. And I told her from my perspective that as a single man, that was how my life was. And I've often contemplated this. Men and women have very different roads. Our roads are not the same. Women are very highly promoted in social circles as soon as they hit puberty, where men are, in most cases, go into a path of sort of seriousness or serious rejection. Man has to come to grips with the fact that what you bring to the table is what gives value to your existence, basically. And a woman is taught through her social interactions that she has intrinsic value. And so for me, I know the tables turned when we got married. I started to have value because my wife invested in me, and I started having a lot more success professionally. And as a result of that, and being married and having kids, now I have a lot more social exposure. People are friends with me now and they're interested in me. But when I was single, that was not the case. And now my wife is here at home, working hard and sort of a thankless job. It's not totally thankless, but it feels that way most of the time because it's a nonstop grind. And I just think it's interesting how the tables have turned. And women nowadays, I think they enjoy their single life so much they'd rather not trade it away. And it's kind of a sad thing. I don't think that's really how the world was meant to be. I think people should get married, but um, whatever the reason, I think those are the realities that men face. I think there's probably a lot of single men out there who would agree with me, and women would find it hard to agree because of the fact that it just sounds like that hardship is an expectation, that you're required to go through it, and how dare anybody tell me that I should have to go through that. But life has hardship for all of us, and patterns of growth for us to go through. It's a natural process, and we all grow up. And part of growing up, I believe, for a woman is coming to grips with sort of this basic training style of difficulty in child rearing and keeping a home, and doing the things that are hard and not really seeing the benefit of the reward for a long time. But I know I did that for a long time when I was out in the world, when I was single, and now that I'm married and everything, the comforts of life, the comforts of connection with other people are there. And I don't know if I would have strived so hard in my single life if I had all those comforts. Sometimes I look at men that have a lot of social comforts and a lot of people around to help them, and they don't really strive to attain a higher level as a person or try to be better. Anyways, just some things I was thinking about. Have a great day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.